Charlie. My name is Jason, and I'm in somewhere staying in North Carolina. And I don't know if that was about 10 seconds or not, but there you have it. And I'm working a Kenwood TS-440S with almost resonant dipole.
Roger, Jason. I am copying you on my local antenna, my 134-degree aimed 10-foot vertical magnetic loop. You are about 8 dB over my noise level, so it's a pretty good signal. It is coming and going, though. It's not just solid there, so we do have some fluctuating propagation. But if you would be interested in our setup procedure, it starts with you checking out to be sure that you're in the 100 to 2900 bandpass mode. 100 to 2900 on your bandpass. Roger?
Give me a minute.
Well, I'll tell you, what you can do is make a note to self that you want to run that radio in the 100 to 2900 bandpass mode. If you have that, I'm sure you have that capability, and that would be the best. I mean, you might even have a capability of running even higher bandpass than that, but we don't recommend that. We recommend the 100 to 2900. So you could make a note to check that at your leisure. Roger?
QSL.
Alrighty, so then we would proceed to your compressor on, and at a 3 out of 10 or 30 out of 100, depending on how your nomenclature is set up on the input control for your compressor. Roger?
Yeah, I've not met a Kenwood that will make friends with a D104 yet. So the processor, I already know it's gonna scream when I turn it on.
I got you. I understand. All right, let's forego that and go to your ALC with mic gain in hand, and you want to set your ALC for mid-scale to 2/3 as you say the magic word audio. Audio, spoken just as you would say a normal word in your Qso language. Don't stress it, just audio. And mic gain in hand, adjust your ALC from mid-scale to 2/3. Roger?
That's probably it. Dial it back just a little bit, and maybe right about there, I'm thinking.
Roger. Now you, Jason, you got to use the official word. You've got to use the audio word. I have spent a great deal of money and time in coming up with just the perfect word to calibrate your ALC, and it's audio.
You're absolutely right. Audio. There it is. It's in the neighborhood of 3.
Excellent. Yes. The ideal sweet spot is halfway between mid-scale and 2/3, but you can't just hover on that location, so we give you a fluctuation of mid-scale to 2/3. And it looks like you're there because you have a 3 dB dynamic ranges, and that's what we're looking for. Now, if you wanted to go to, well, let's see. Why don't you give me about 10 seconds and let me listen to your audio as you tell me about your antenna system.
Microphone, and I have 2 outputs. One of them is my non-resonant, resonant 40-meter dipole, about 10 feet off the ground, and then I have my long wire, which kind of stretches through the trees down the road. Well, it kind of goes out of the container. I have to take the whole roll of felt. Hold on. General Electric switchboard wire, and maybe 300 feet off into the woods, up the road, over the creek, and somewhere off towards Grandma's house.
Roger that, Jason. Well, gosh, copied your audio. You know, you are, with that D104, you are mostly mids and upper. There's not a lot of bottom end at all. So, but I'm sure that you're looking specifically for that audio curve, or you wouldn't be running the D104, Roger.
Hey, QSL, I got a little hand mic that my buddy gave me with the radio up here somewhere. It's on the desk. It's buried. And I really want to set something up for Fox so I can, if I'm working on something and I need my hands for something else. Because this particular Gold Eagle does not have the bass key. And I wish it did, but it doesn't. So, last one I had did. But when I walked in the pawn shop, seen it, I told the guy, I didn't even
Roger, Jason. Well, gosh, you know, we've got all kinds. Somebody just put the old jammer on. You know, you wonder why people are so antisocial. I mean, they must really have some kind of a psychological problem that they just can't stand, you know, speaking in live, and they have to use a machine to generate garbage. But then I guess they have a lot of garbage in their lives. I don't know. But anyway, Jason, I think you've got it going on, buddy. That microphone is doing you exactly what, you know, those D104s do, upper mids, and articulated for sure. So I wouldn't bother re-EQing that. It would take some extensive bass push to bring that into some kind of flat configuration. So the way you got it is sounds really good. I mean, for, you know, that frequency response range of the D104. And if you want to hear your audio as best we can, if you go to YouTube and do a call it a search for KC9VKV followed by the word highlights, this will be cut number 1 of a series of 2100 Qso-Vlog check recordings. Roger.
Roger. I switched microphones while I was listening to you, and this is my little hand mic here. This is the one I'd like to set something up for Vox with.
All right. Are you looking for like a Qso EQ, or you still want to do a contest with it?
Oh no, I don't do any kind of contesting. Just get on here and shoot the breeze.
Roger. Okay, if you go to your EQ, we can expand that microphone. What type of EQ do you have? Is it a 3-band, 4-band, 8-band, 16-band, or what?
I have a button that says processor on.
Oh, I love these manufacturers that give you so much leeway in presenting your own program. Is it really simply on and off? Roger. Well, try it on, and give me. I tell you what, the best thing to do. Give me a 10 count, and at 5, between 5 and 6, switch either it on or off. You know, so I can hear 5 with it on and 5 with it off, just to see what we got there.
Alrighty, I can do that. I'd like to hear it tomorrow sometime myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with it on, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with it off.
Roger. Now, I didn't necessarily hear a bunch of control differences. I mean, as far as your audio frequency response, it seemed to me it was more a level change than anything. Seemed to be lower on the second half of that transmission. First half, I think the first half, however that is, I think you should run it probably that way. Roger?
Nay, Roger. So the 1 through 5 then.
It's not nice to play on an active frequency. Please, if you would, just shift up 5 or somewhere, but on an active frequency, please don't. Anyway, Jason, the 1 through 5 sounded best, Roger.
Okay. I will probably take this one. Maybe I got a boom around here somewhere. I live in a camper way up in the woods in North Carolina. So yeah, I'll either fund my boom or I'll go cut me a stick and figure something out.
Oh, Roger, that's for the boom part of it?
Yeah, I have cats too, so they'll love it. KI4BNC, not sure if I needed to do that or not.
Ah, Roger that. Well, you know, whatever floats your boat, I'm sure you will come up with something that works well. Roger, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Some guys like to put their gears on a piece of wood or plexiglass or metal, and I'm actually thinking about learning mine wood cut on an angle.
Ah, Roger, Roger. Well, gosh, you know, and you can do all kinds of clever things in woodworking that sometimes, if you know you're working in metal, it really becomes almost impossible, Roger.
Well, and then there's a safety factor, internal loops, lamps, and UHF and VHF equipment in here too. And ideas out on RF in the shack.
Yeah, now you got to keep in mind, wood does not isolate your stuff, you know, from RF. That's the one good thing about metal; it does shield, you know, things from RF. Roger.
Yeah, QSL, I got something going on here. Let me see what my dog's barking at. KI4BNC, I'll be back.
Roger, Roger. Jason, let me say 73 to you, sir. Thanks for dropping by. If you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube and do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that will take you to this recording, and it will be cut number 1 of a series of 2100 Qso-Vlog air check recordings. So let me say 73 to you, Jason. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. And this is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.